So before we start with today's video, I wanted to give you a quick overview of what's required in order to go to Singapore today. Today, you need to get 3-4 main documents and items in place before you're allowed to come to Singapore. First and foremost, you need government permission. And I have that right here in the form of an email. This is an email that was sent to us by the government to my employer. So my employer had to petition the government for me to enter the country. And this email I had to present at check-in when I was getting ready to fly, and then also at Singapore Customs to prove that I had permission to be here. Next, I had to have a COVID test. And so I have test results, again, negative. I had to prove that I was COVID negative before I boarded my plane to come here and upon check-in at the airport. Also, once I landed at the airport, they did another COVID test using the Singapore COVID testing facilities as well. So being extra careful that I'm not infected. And then finally, I had a health declaration form. So I had this health declaration form that I had to fill out. And this just attests that I am saying that I have not had any symptoms. It indicates which countries and cities I've been to over the last 14 days, just to make sure that everyone's clear on my possible exposure level. And then finally, upon checking in and also upon arrival in Singapore, I had to confirm that I have the Trace Together app installed or the Trace Together token. And all of these things are in place just to make sure that Singapore doesn't have new cases of COVID being imported, and we're keeping it under control. So that is what you need, and now you will see me live out all of this as I make my journey here. Greetings, adventurers! We are on our way back to Singapore today. Yay! Woohoo! Hopefully everything goes according to plan, unlike the last couple times, I guess. So we think we have all our paperwork, we think we have everything lined up, and we are ready to rock and roll. We got our bags packed. We've got bread that we got to throw away because that's going to go moldy here. And yeah, we're ready.
Yeah, ready to go. Hopefully our luggage isn't too heavy.
We are here now in the Minneapolis airport, and it's quiet. It's not as quiet as we saw on the way here, but I think we'll see quieter airports on this trip. But there's not a lot of people. Some of the stores are shut down, but quite a few are still open. I'd say about half are probably open. I'm a little surprised by how full this flight is. They have basically every seat is filled here, which is a little bit different than what we saw in Singapore Airlines, and we'll see how that compares to Qatar as well. We made it to Dallas. Dallas is a lot quieter than Minneapolis was. This is more representative of what I was expecting us to see.
We made it to Dallas. It was a packed flight. No problems though. We got here on time. There's nobody here. We got a couple hours before we depart. We're all checked in. All the paperwork, everything's done. We have tickets. Looks like we're coming back, Singapore. We're on our way.
And you have wine.
So we're celebrating with a little glass of wine and some boneless wings before we get on the plane.
Yeah, and it is pretty dead here. If you look around in the airport, it is dead. Nobody's here in Dallas. And just like that, we are on our way to Qatar. We're alone in this row. Nobody's sitting next to me. So a little bit more spacious than our last flight, which is really nice. We made it to Qatar, and here in Qatar, once again, the airport, not very busy, pretty much dead, which seems to be the trend now. They've got a cool playground here for kids. It's kind of art/playground. Another one of those cool playgrounds right there. And another look at the airport. It's pretty fascinating walking through the airport here. We're now, you can see there's nobody here, but there are more people around. One thing I kind of noticed here is there just aren't a lot of women hanging out. They're not traveling, or I don't know. But yeah, just kind of interesting observation that I'm not used to seeing. Alright, we're in Singapore, we're off the plane, and now we've got to take our COVID test that we pre-booked, and then we got to go to an SHN. That'll be fun. Not a lot happening at the Singapore airport today. Pretty dead. Alright, I got through. I have my yellow sticker that indicates I have to stay at home at a hotel, and now I got to pick up my bags. Waiting for the luggage. Good fun. I have a couple more stickers, as you can see, indicating that I got my test done and that I'm confirmed that I have permission to enter the country. And the swab test for the COVID was not nearly as bad this time. It wasn't painful at all. They didn't go up as far. And they also did a throat test where they did a tongue suppressor and then put a swab in the back of my throat. Really not bad. This was super good, so I was really excited that was the case. And now I think I'm waiting for the bus. You can see I'm kind of here alone. And then Heather will get done and we'll go to the hotel together, I assume. Heather, you like waiting? Are you
Love it.
ready for the bus?
I'm ready for the bus.
You ready to go to quarantine? What are you looking forward to most about your quarantine experience?
Getting out. It being over.
It being done. But you quarantined so well.
It was tough. It nearly killed me.
You are gonna rock this. Got all the buses lined up, and this is the bus we are taking to the hotel. Do you have any guesses on the hotel?
I don't know. I feel like maybe we're heading downtown this time instead of away from downtown, but
Just looking, we're going through
soon,
East Coast Park right now,
Yeah.
so it's hard to know. We're just kind of guessing. It's part of the fun of this, is guessing where we're going.
fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed it's a nice hotel. Maybe a balcony would be nice. That's probably asking too much. I think we're asking too much now, but we can hope. We can wish. Are you stressed right now?
I'm very stressed.
Why are you stressed?
I don't know where we're going.
You don't like being out of
We're
control.
not downtown. It looks like we're going to be near Orchard Road. Close to home, maybe.
We'll see.
I don't know.
Looks like we're at the Region. Going in possibly through the back entrance. Oh, yep, we got people.
They're ready for us.
They're ready for us, ready for our luggage, ready to spray down everything.
How about the back?
Here is the hotel room that I'm going to be in for the next couple weeks. And we got adjoining rooms, which is super exciting. So let me show you the bathroom. And the bathroom for the first time. Not bad. Not bad. Can't complain. Heather, you said it smelled?
It's just a little musty.
Oh, there is a little... I feel like yours does have a little musty smell to it a little bit, but it's not...
Leave the air on.
Yeah, turn the air on. The AC isn't on right now. Gotta get the aircon going.
Got a bathtub in here.
All right. Oh, let's check out the bathtub. What do you got going on for a bathtub?
Do you have a bathtub?
Is this gonna work? Yeah, I do.
Nice
Nice.
shower.
Nice shower.
Hey, my office will be
Nice
in here.
sink.
In this nice little lounge area.
You've got a little. This is where you're gonna be doing all your work. Look at this beautiful desk you have going on.
Almost the our apartment.
Where is it?
It's just right over on the other side of those buildings.
Ah,
There's the
over
Shangri-La
there.
where we were last time.
Oh, Round 2 of quarantine. Yeah, we got a view of this courtyard down here. All right, well, we're going to get used to this view. We're going to see this view a lot. You ready to do this? Should we do this? High five? We're doing it.
We got it.
We got our first meal in quarantine here at the Regent. Got a banana, some peanut butter and chocolate Oreos, some pasta with eggplant. And what is the verdict?
Good. It's delicious. Tasty. I like Oreos.
Ooh, well,
No Pepsi this time. It would be nice to get one soda maybe a day, but that's okay. I bought Big Red.
so you're set. And then we can order some sodas in.
Yeah. Okay, we are settled into quarantine. We are unpacked, which didn't really take that much time. Got my office set up. Already worked a little bit. I think we're kind of settled into our location for the next 2 weeks.
So what do you have planned?
I don't know. I think I'm going to have to go rewatch our last quarantine video to get some tips on how to survive quarantine.
That's a good point. We should link to that. So if you haven't seen it, link to our previous quarantine video. Check out the card.
I will be rewatching. But I've got some shows to watch, got some puzzles to do. I'm going to try some exercise. I'm going to try maybe something different exercise this time. And work. And yeah.
Yeah. So we got to figure out what we're doing. We have some things to keep us busy, but it'll be an adventure as always. So
I hope it goes fast.
And it will. And it'll definitely go fast for you. So join us again in our next video where we will take you through our quarantine experience here now that we're settled in. So looking forward to having you join us. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't so that you can join us on this continued adventure. And we will see you on the quarantine video next.